come for a ride with me on my geared unicycle. Today, I'm riding 16 miles to my local aquatic center. I'm gonna swim for 5,000 yards, maybe a little more, see how I feel, and then ride the other 16 miles home. I'm stuck at a railroad crossing. It's kind of boring. This train's taking forever. It's not moving, and I rode to another railroad crossing and hopefully to like kind of bypass it and get around it, but it's still right here. But the good news about the other crossing was it was closer to the end of the train. So I'm just walking around this train because I want to get to the pool. All right, I made it to the end of the train. Oh my gosh, this is ridiculous. Yeah, I made it around the train. Hopefully I can mount this thing right up and take off and get back to my ride. "10 miles, 44 minutes. It's raining, which I'm not super disappointed with, just because it's pretty hot and it's not all out raining. It's not really cloudy. It's that sunshine rain down here in Georgia that I feel like it's all we've had all summer, but it feels great. But yeah, I'm gonna keep pedaling. Got about 5.5 miles to go till I hit the aquatic center and then jump in the pool. All right, it stopped raining and it's steamy. It's like as if I microwaved a wet hoodie until it got nice and hot and then put it on. That's what it feels like. Feels like I'm just taking breaths to like blow off a spoonful of hot soup and it never gets any colder. Whew. It is gross. But hey, I'm almost to the aquatic center. A little over 13.5 miles, so got about 1.5 miles or so to go. Made it to the aquatic center. 16.2 miles, hour and 9 minutes. Feel pretty good. I'm glad to be out of the rain and sticky, just nasty. So I'm gonna run inside and hop in the shower, rinse off my clothes a little bit, change into my bathing suit, and then go for a swim. Okay, so I made it to the pool, and somebody asked how I get all my hair into a swim cap. It's really not that hard. The key for me is making sure that I take a shower so my hair is full of fresh water. That way my hair doesn't absorb as much chlorine water since it's kind of already full. But I just put it in a bun, twist my hair around, and then straight from there, it's just a swim cap. The Comfort swim cap from TYR really helps than just like a straight rubber or like silicone swim cap. I really like the Comfort ones. They don't last as long, but they're way easier on my hair. But I'm going to eat this and hop in the pool. Alright, so I'm gonna swim for probably an hour and 15 minutes. Hopefully squeeze in 5,000 yards. But yeah, I'm gonna get to it. So I got some feedback in my comments in my last video that I wasn't using the proper vernacular when talking about swimming terms, so I'm going to try to move away from calling things laps or lengths or miles or competitive swimming miles and just refer to how many yards that I'm able to swim. It usually takes me around 1 or 200 yards to feel like I've warmed up and found a good groove of swimming, but today it took me around 1,000 yards to really find my rhythm and start to feel comfortable. And that was definitely due to the fact that I haven't been in the pool for about a week. But once I found that nice smooth cadence for my stroke, it felt so good to be back in the water. I wasn't able to swim a whole lot this week because I was traveling for work. Now, I know my videos sometimes give off the energy that I'm just your unemployed friend on a random Tuesday, but I do have a career. My wife and I have an established photography business that she started over 10 years ago. I love our job, the work that we do, and how much time that we actually get to spend together. Every so often, I hear a crazy red flag statement along the lines of, I don't know how you can work with your partner, or I get asked the question, how do you work with your partner? And I couldn't imagine life any other way at this point. We've been doing it together for so long, and it's just so nice to be able to spend so much time together.
198.
In just a second, you're going to hear a whistle being blown, and despite the fact that this is an indoor pool, they say that this pool isn't grounded properly, so when there's a lot of lightning in the area, they ask everybody to get out of the pool.
All right, 200. So 5,000 yards, not too bad. Stop my watch. Hour and 20 minutes, not too shabby. I'm gonna hop out, rinse my hair, change my clothes. Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna hop out, change my clothes, rinse my hair, and eat a little bit of something before I hop back on the unicycle and pedal home. I changed. That whistle that I heard right before I got out of the pool was the lifeguard saying, hey, there's thunderstorms in the area. And I come outside and it is just about to dump. So I'm gonna hang out here for a minute and see if it stops. It's only supposed to rain for just a little bit. All my stuff's getting drenched right now. All right, well, I'm gonna head back inside and hopefully wait this out. Oh my gosh. All right, I got a little bit of a weather window. It's gonna be kind of tight, but stopped raining. The lightning and thunder is still kicking up pretty good. So I'm actually not gonna ride the normal way home. I'm gonna go the little bit faster way home, hopefully. So hopefully I can get home in an hour. It shaves off a couple of miles. So hopefully I can get out of here and have no trouble getting home. All right, this isn't as refreshing and nice as my afternoon rain. It's kind of big old fat rain. It's raining pretty hard, but the only real problem is my glasses are fogging up so crazy. It's tough for me to see big marks in the road, which, you know, kind of sucks, but it'll be all right. As long as it doesn't absolutely just get sketchy lightning, I should be fine with a little bit of rain. But yeah, I'm gonna put the camera away and watch the road through these horribly fogged up glasses and make it home. I feel like I've gone through a bunch of different types of rain in the last few minutes, and right now it is windy fat rain, which is just pelting me so bad. But honestly, I mean, it's a little sketchy, but it's also kind of fun. I haven't ridden in the rain like this before in a really long time. Definitely never on a bigger unicycle, but oh my gosh, it's definitely way cooler than it was on the way. But yeah, I'm pedaling. I'm gonna see if I can make it home in one piece. I think it'll be fine. Woo! Yeah, all right, here we go. A little over halfway home. The rain has lightened up a lot. I mean, considerably. It's just barely sprinkling now. But I've got another storm coming behind me, so I'm trying to hurry up. I'm just really wet. I feel like I'd be drier if I swam in all this stuff and got out of the pool. I'm just soaking wet. But having a good time, pedaling away. Hopefully I can make it home. I honestly don't know how long I've been pedaling. There's been so much water on my cycling computer that it's adjusted all the settings, and to be honest, I don't really know how to work it that great, and especially not when it's raining and I'm trying to stay upright. So I'm just gonna let it be. It is still recording. I paused it and started it to make sure. But yeah, I'm gonna keep on pedaling and make it home. One thing I do like about the water on the road is that I can see all of the... One thing that's not so bad about the rain is I can see all the imperfections in the road with all the water, because they just kind of fill up all the little like potholes and just bumps in the road. So it is nice to be able to avoid all of that and just kind of ride nice and smooth pavement. But yeah, I'm gonna keep on pedaling, make it home, and call it a day. Past 20 minutes or so, it's definitely looking way better than it was. Haven't really looked behind me too much. It's a little gray, it's not too bad. There's blue sky over there, so look at that. So I am just about an hour in, a little over 13 miles. Wasn't able to go as quick as I wanted to, but started picking up the pace the last 20 minutes or so since it stopped raining, and hopefully we get home pretty quick. Pretty little field of sunflowers and a blue heron. I don't know if you can see that. That was nice. Oh, just about home. A couple miles left. I don't know if going left out of the aquatic center is shorter. I thought it would be, just like geographically the way that it takes me. But I think the one road just maybe is a little bit longer than I thought. But oh well. Either way, I'm almost home. That should be, I don't know, if I can make this left-hand turn without getting off the unicycle, that would be choice. But if not, it's all good. I'll just have to hop back on, keep pedaling. So I made it home. I'm all in one piece. Everything was fine. It's thundering a little bit as I'm pulling in the driveway. But yeah, ride was fun. I did a little over 16, almost 16 and a half miles in an hour and 11 minutes. So it was a little bit longer taking a left. I thought it would be a little bit shorter, but it wasn't. But it's all good. I made it home before the next storm's coming, which is great. I am a little tired, kind of hungry, so I'm gonna go inside and eat. But the ride there was great. The swim was great. Took it nice and slow in the pool, and I was really careful on the way home, but I had a good time. Thanks for tagging along. Hope to see you in the next one.